Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. Hope everybody's had a great week. I know it's been warming up a little bit. It feels pretty darn good around here. But joining me tonight, as always, I got the greatest crew here with me. First off, we're going to start with Miss Kathleen Biffle. How are you, Kathleen?
Doing great.
Doing great. Now, I seen today that you couldn't stand it no more and found you a little creek somewhere.
Well, I got up early and I started playing with the water table, and I'm still going through the stuff that Razor sent. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of little teeny tiny gold. So, you know, that kept me busy for a couple hours, and then I went outside, and it was just really warm. And I was like, okay, I know we can't go very far because we have to, you know, drop off kids, pick up kids, do that kind of thing. So
right.
We just ended up going to the woods behind the subdivision
That's okay.
that we live in.
That's okay.
Which is actually a state park. Mm-hmm. So we, you know, and Dennis has been back there before where we tried to hunt for mushrooms, but there's a creek back there. And it's very interesting looking, and we've always wondered, like, I wonder if there's any gold here.
Mm-hmm.
So it was close. You know, we could just be gone for an hour and come back. Well, it was a couple hours, but so we went there, but we had to break through the ice, of course.
Yeah, go figure.
Oh my goodness, and all this, and you would think that we would have thought to bring gloves.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was wondering.
But I don't know. We were just so excited to go out. I guess we forgot, but we did bring the dowsing rods, and I got some good hits. There was a lot of overburden, so I think that's another reason why I couldn't really see anything in my pans. Mm-hmm. Because I was digging through a lot of muck. Because you got to think, like, nobody ever goes there.
Oh, of course not. No.
I'm pretty sure we're the first prospectors.
Yep. And it was all that old leaf muck from the fall and all that crap, probably. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, you know, there's a lot of cobble. There's a lot of dark stuff, you know, dark sands. And it has potential. So... Oh. But you can't bring your dredge back there because it's state land. So It's going to be something where I'm just going to have to go there whenever and keep working the same hole.
Oh, yeah. Nice. I seen you took your little pocket pan, right?
Yeah, I was trying to get used to using it. Mm-hmm. I think I did a pretty good job a couple times because it did what it was supposed to. And the only thing is you got to keep it submerged in the water, and my hands were cold.
Right. That's why I was wondering.
But I did carry it in my pocket.
Yes, you did. That's why I was wondering where your rubber gloves were. You know, would be.
I know. And I asked, I was like, hey, do you think we'll need gloves? Nah.
Well, no, not just for, like, digging, but like you said, your hands are submerged in the water. You'd have been fine. But I did see black sand in your pan.
There's a lot of it, yeah. And there was garnets and then quartz. You know, they're all the stuff that we typically see when here in Ohio when we're finding gold. So, in the area we're at, there's a state park and there's a reservoir,
right?
And it's man-made where they just flooded all this farmland. Mm-hmm. But the part where we were at was in the hilly part,
right?
And there's some hills that empty into these creeks. And there's a lot of cobble, like round cobbles and stuff. So really? I'm thinking that there's going to be stuff there, but you just got to get through the overburden.
Right. I mean, you never know what you might find there.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
I can bring my dredge back down there.
Yeah.
But
well, like you said, just keep hitting it with the pan and see what you can find.
It's literally 2 minutes away.
Well, see, that's sweet. So you get these moments like today that the cabin fever's getting to you and the gold fever. You just go... I'm taking a walk. I'm going to walk back into the woods, take a pan and shovel, and you're in business, right?
Yep.
That's
cool.
All
good. It was back to basics.
That is basics for you, definitely. But
and the water level was high because of all the snow melting. Mm-hmm. So, and there's a lot of ice still. There's still a lot of ice.
Yes. Now, is it going to be warm all week like this?
That's what I hear. It's supposed to be hit 50 at least once, I think, tomorrow.
Okay.
And then next weekend's supposed to be, I think, like this weekend. No?
Really?
Chad's shaking his head no.
No?
He's trying to get out of going to the Double D.
Ah.
If that's where we're going to go.
Because you're going to go dredging next weekend, aren't you?
We're thinking about
You're
it.
going to try, ain't you?
Yeah. I think we may either hit the Swank or the Double D.
Oh, okay.
We may stay close to home. You know, you
Sure,
never know.
You never know,
We'll
right?
pick up.
Right. I mean, you ain't sure where you're going yet, but you just want to get out and run your dredge a little, don't you?
Just for a day, and I don't care if it is raining.
Right.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be out there because I just need to. I don't know how well I'm gonna fit in my wetsuit.
Wait, what? What do you mean you don't know how long you're going to fit in your wetsuit?
Food over the holidays. Oh my goodness. I got some weight to lose.
Oh, jeez, Kathleen, you're funny.
Oh.
I think you'll be fine.
We'll have to see. I don't know. Today I wore an old pair of dredging jeans that I wear in the hot summer to dredge in.
Uh-huh.
They were very, very snug, to say the least.
Well, you know, it's wintertime. We sit around the house, we eat.
Yep.
Right? You're not. If it was summer, you'd be in the creek every weekend just burning it up.
Or outside watching my koi swim around.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like you put on a couple pounds, you lose it when it gets warm.
I think it's more than a couple pounds, Tim. Yeah.
It can't be that bad. Good Lord.
But I did start spinning classes.
Oh,
so
okay. All right. Well, good.
Maybe that'll help.
Good.
And, Shad and I committed to try to go to Orange Theory. I don't know if anybody's ever been to this place.
What is it?
It's called Orange Theory.
Orange Theory.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's crazy. It's just a bunch of people competing against each other,
Doing what?
Exercises.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, they strap a heart monitor to you.
What?
And yeah, they see how you do on the screens above, or you can see how you do.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to get your heart rate right at the orange level. I guess that's why they call it Orange Theory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's like when you get your, I don't know. I guess that's like the optimum place to be on your workout. I don't know.
I don't know. Sounds kind of interesting. Let's know how that works out.
It'll get you in shape.
Yeah, I bet it will. Or kill you. One or the other.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to see how I do with the heart thing, but Shad seems to like it.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, let us know how that works out. I think it sounds interesting. Definitely. It's different.
We got to do something because we're not outside digging and, dredging.
Well, what do we got? 40 days till spring, something like that?
Was it March 20th?
I think.
Oh, goodness. We still have to get through February.
Google it. I think it's something like...
Yeah.
Is it March?
It's in March. So
March
we still have to get
15th.
through February.
Yeah, that's 30 days, or 29 or 28. How many days in February this year? 28-ish. Something like that.
This year, what, February?
Yeah, what do we got in February? 28 days in February.
Is it a leap year?
Yeah, so we got 28 days in February. So that'll help.
Wow.
That'll make it go by a little quicker.
There you go. Well, I don't know if Mother Nature recognizes our calendar, but
darn.
we can check.
I thought she did. Dang it. I had to bust
But
my
anyway,
bubble.
it was great to be here. We had a great
Awesome.
Sunday.
I'm
and
glad you
being
guys-
able to see the gold and this
yeah.
morning, but then feeling inspired to get off the couch and out of my PJs
Mhm.
to go dig in the woods.
I am glad you did. And I want to thank you for being here as always. And I'm sure we will be talking to you here shortly, for sure. Thank you, Kathleen.
Oh, Matt Hayes said there's 57 days till spring.
57. Oh, gosh.
So we'll start a countdown.
Okay. We will do that. 57. I'm putting it down here, and I'm putting a big circle around it. There. We got to. Thank you, Kathleen.
Yep.
All right. Also joining us tonight, we got our very own Mr. Rich Cooley. How are you, Rich?
Pretty good. How's everyone tonight?
Doing good. Mr. Custom Box. I seen the pictures you posted. That thing looks nasty.
Yeah, it looks sweet, doesn't it?
It is too cool.
Well, I put out some sneak peek pictures before because the guy that did the box sent them to me, and then I just got it back yesterday. So then I put it together and then sent out pictures on here and on Facebook. So
It is too cool. It's like I've never seen a dredge done like that in my life. It's like
yeah, me neither. So that's why I did it.
That is sweet looking.
It is.
Yeah, nobody ever pimps a dredge, I guess.
No. The only thing missing is some neons. What, are you
That can be a new
Pimp
show.
My Dredge.
Yeah.
You got to put some neon lights on it and stuff next. That'll glow under the water at night.
Yeah, I'm doing the floats next, but they're just getting a regular paint job. So.
Just a regular straight color on the floats.
Yep.
Well, you're not going to take a Sharpie to it like I did?
No.
A couple stickers like I did.
No, I could have did them with Bicentennial too, but I said, nah,
yeah, your floats
I'm
are
just
going to
go with regular yellow floats, just like my pump and all that.
Oh,
Yellow,
okay.
so.
Like a safety yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. It's gonna be noticeable when it's out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be a bright yellow or not. I'll have to look at the colors and decide which one.
Yeah, but it will definitely draw some eyeballs to it for sure.
Jared said, yeah, you can pimp it all you want, Rich, but it'll still suck. That's true, Jared.
Oh, mercy. Mercy. That's crazy. But, it does. It just...
It'll catch gold, too, so not a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
but
maybe
it just...
you should break it in next weekend and do the polar bear thing with us.
I wish I could get out, but that's too far to run for a couple hours.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for you, because it's like 8 hours, right?
Yeah, 6. Well, it depends on where you go, yeah.
Right.
About 6 hours of double D, I think.
Yeah. So it's a long ways for a day for you. You know, too much. But get her ready when summer comes and the sun is shining on that pretty paint. You know, it'll be pretty spiffy, Rich.
Yeah, it's going to get some battle scores.
Oh, of course it's going to.
Oh, well, it's going to happen.
But you know that. It's not for show. It's...
Yep, I bought it to use.
That's right. So it's fine. It's going to be cool. I can't wait to see it in person, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it fired up.
Oh, I bet.
I want to smell it because it's going to have. It's going to smell like a new dredge.
Oh, it is that new paint burning off that edge.
Yeah, they got the box all shined up too. The aluminum got all shined up. So
I saw that.
Man, Rich, you're just cool, Rich.
That is cool.
Well, when I rebuilt something, I like to look at almost new. So
well, it looks better than new because you can't buy one like that.
That's going to put all the dredges to shame.
It is.
It just looks pretty.
Everybody's going to be like wanting to pull their dredge away from you because theirs is going to look so...
Bob was saying, why did you put an American flag on there? You know, you can't get it to touch ground. And I said, well, it's a float. It doesn't go on the ground.
That's right. It floats. It floats. But it's definitely cool because you can't buy one like that. And it's one of a kind for sure.
It will be one of a kind.
Oh, it is. It already is. It's special.
That's awesome.
It is the coolest. So great job, man. Really great job. I'm telling you, above and beyond, brother. The only thing missing.
I gotta make mine fancy.
Yeah. He's what they I don't know what the phrase is, Kathleen. He's
bedazzle.
Yeah, he's.
He bedazzled it.
I can't even try. Mine's got stickers all over it, so I'm just going to keep with the sticker theme.
Well, I'm wanting some gold riffle bars.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that's my Christmas present.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I forgot
Chad's
about
shaking his head.
I forgot about that. Gold riffle bars.
Yeah, I got my new hat, too. Ken says I need a hanger on top of it to hang my hat.
You do. You do. You got to have all this stuff. See? I think Rich might have started something here, though. Like Kathleen was saying, a new segment. I think we should have like a segment or a contest someday about tricking out your equipment. Whoever tricks it out the coolest wins something cool.
Kathleen started it when she tricked out
exactly.
her
She started it
with
too.
the Sharpie.
Yeah, I just went to the next level.
Yeah, Kathleen used a marker, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, so yeah.
I just took it to the next level.
Yeah, have like a contest, of pimping out your dredge or your high banker or whatever, and then have a contest of whose is the best and do something. That would be pretty cool. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
That would be pretty neat. It would be.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, I'm sure people have done some great things out there.
I'm sure
I'm sure, but people don't show them. So, they need to show them more.
Yeah, because that's why I said I've never seen one done like that. So, if somebody has, we'd love to see them. And I think we'll discuss this. We will probably do something. I think we will do this.
Put this on the agenda.
That's right.
Yep.
We will make it official. We will do it. And, yes. I guess poor Rich can't be eligible.
Nope, I can't be eligible.
Dang.
So, no biggie.
Rich is like, that figures.
But I can get the judge, though.
That's right. Oh, you would definitely be a judge.
Rich is the judge.
You, and it'd have to be Kathleen because of her Sharpie skills.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I couldn't do it with a Sharpie. There's no way.
Yeah.
No.
Not even when she did. I couldn't do it with a Sharpie. No.
I actually sat on my couch with the floats on the
God.
couch with me, and I just watched TV and did it.
That is craziness. Hey,
My house is interesting.
it gives you it occupies your mind, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just like, while I'm doing the water table, I still have the TV on because I'm listening.
Right.
I'm just listening to like a documentary or whatever.
Oh, yeah, but it's just, I don't know, it just focuses your mind or something better, so pretty
Who
cool.
needs a gold room? You got your dining room.
That's right.
Yeah. And then tonight on the show, I'm going to do talk about black sand.
All right. We're ready.
Cooley's Corner.
We are ready for some Cooley's Corner. We ain't had that in a while, so.
Nope, so I'm going to do black sand.
Oh, Rich, we want to thank you for being here, brother, as always.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Cooley's Corner tonight. And on that note, let's take it over to Shad Biffle. He's here with us again tonight, as always, our producer, and he wants to give us those precious metal prices. And how you doing tonight, Shad?
I'm doing well.
Did you have fun today?
Yeah, got out of the house. I thought it was funny because, I mean, we had to break through ice, a few inches.
Of course.
But,
It's January.
He grumbled.
made the wife happy in the end.
And
He grumbled.
that's what we do.
We also put out a video on Brunkow's cabin. It's a short one, just to throw it out there.
Got that released? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you watch the video, it was a short video because a lot of people don't want to watch them for, a certain period of time.
Right.
But we did put information out there, to listen to our show from when?
January 7th, when we had Doc on, that was when Kathleen had her Closer Look segment where she kind of dug in more about Brunkow's cabin. So,
Tune in.
Hopefully people will click over to Prospectors Radio and check that out if they didn't hear it.
Good idea, yeah. That way they hear that and watch the video at the same time. Very cool. Good idea. Yeah. Heck yeah. So you thinking about next weekend then, Shad?
If that's what the wife wants to do, that's what we'll do.
You'll be doing.
I don't like the forecast, but that's just me.
What's the forecast next weekend?
Oh, it can change. It's
okay.
Ohio.
So the next 2 days, tomorrow is going to be about in the mid 50s.
Okay.
With some rain into Tuesday with some rain where it just starts dropping. On Wednesday, more snow. Thursday stays a little above freezing. Come Friday, back up to the 50s, which Friday's the nicest day.
Okay.
And then Saturday, there's supposed to be showers, but 50.
Showers, but
50 degrees.
And then Sunday, it starts cooling down again.
Okay.
So
I don't think it, I think it can change.
Maybe it'll be patchy.
Ohio.
Yeah, maybe it'll be patchy showers. They'll be here and there. Maybe they won't be all of Ohio. You might luck out, Shad, because 50 will be kind of nice for you, for sure. But
we can put a tarp over us while
yeah,
we're done.
Set your pavilion up out there in the creek.
I just maybe get one of those umbrella hats.
Or one of them.
Dredge with that on.
That could work too. Yeah, spiffy. I like it. Well, if you go, have fun, and maybe I'll see you next Sunday afterwards.
Maybe so.
Maybe so, my friend. Maybe.
I guess we'll go on to the precious metal and gold prices.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, Shad, as always, buddy.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Since we did them on Wednesday, believe it or not, the last 2 days, 2 days of U.S. markets into the weekend, prices have been pretty flat for gold, silver, and palladium. Very little movement on those, which is kind of unique, but also a good thing since they did have kind of a steep dive from the previous week. But gold is at $13.30, up $3. Silver is right at $16.99, only a 6 cents movement up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to skip the palladium.
Okay.
That one's at $1,099, up $3.
3.
Now, the reason I skipped platinum is because that precious metal, if you look back at December 1st, just kind of looking back at the live prices then, it was, almost down to about $8.50.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, it's been on a really strong climb. It's been the only metal that's really continued to increase in value.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's looking good. It moved up an additional $11 up to $1,015.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that one, unlike the previous week when all the others took a dive, that one stayed strong going up. So you're kind of interested to learn why.
I don't know, right.
I have no idea.
And it's been that way since December 1st. Roughly.
Yeah, December 1st was when it got to the lowest part in the past 6 months.
And then just climb.
And really, the past 6 months, I mean, it was never that low for quite a long time. I think you would have to go back to 2009 when it was down at $775 as the lowest. So ever since 2012 was kind of when there was a good strong peak, and then it's just slowly declined. But now we're starting to see a little bit of a resurgent with platinum.
Interesting.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I like it. I'm surprised the silver just said that little pennies. It's like it's like dang silver again. I'm still.
Maybe we'll have a party when it hits 20.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we have to. It's going to make it. It's going to 20. I see it coming. I see it. I see it. I see it. Thank you, Shad. We appreciate it, brother, for sure. And
also, just to let everybody know, for any cronies out there and whatnot, we will be this week placing the order for the stickers.
Okay.
So once we do receive those, you can reach out to me or anybody of the crew, and we'll make sure we get them sent out.
Awesome stickers, the coolest stickers ever.
Hey, Rich, are you going to put a Cronies Club sticker on your new fancy dredge?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. You got to stick one on the float or something.
Just put it on the float.
Yeah, I might have to put it on
the float. Yeah.
What's wrong with the side of the sluice box, man? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
The river rocks there already with the gold flakes.
Oh, right.
It doesn't go with the decor.
No, it have to go on the float. But that's okay.
So why didn't you have a Cronies Club logo on it? Are you ashamed?
No, I didn't think about that, to be truthful with you. It didn't cross my mind.
So
I was into the American flag and the eagle and the rocks and the gold flakes.
Yeah. Well, the Crony Club represents all that too. So
yeah, I didn't think about it.
It's okay.
But
I mean, for the Cronies Club stickers, if you're new to signing up, or you just were some of the few that kind of we might have missed that joined and never received their first sticker, definitely reach out to us, and then we'll figure out as far as if we're going to just keep giving them more away or what have you. So
somebody's asking about the cost of the stickers.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
If they want to buy one.
Extra one. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Shad will let us know as soon as
Do we have hats and stuff too, Tim?
I have 2 Crony Club hats available right now still. Yes, 2. do.
So if you're interested, contact Tim on the hats. And
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm sitting looking at them right here. Oh, there they are.
Dart says, how do you know if your Crony Club membership is up? You should get a notification, right?
Well,
There's a funny story in that.
Yeah.
We didn't receive a notification. So, but the way to check is just visit Gold Prospector Space daily and click on that Crony tab. It'll tell you when you've expired.
Yeah.
If it expired, it won't let you on the site,
Right.
and it will tell you.
that's the way you know.
It's like you can't get in.
Yep,
You got to renew.
that's it.
Mine just says your membership has expired.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
See?
Yep.
So that means it's expired. It's pretty self-explanatory. Kind of.
I renewed mine.
But
Yeah,
you
I
wanna
clicked
make
on
sure
the
you
Crony
check
Club.
that.
Yeah.
Definitely check that before next giveaway here come.
Yeah.
I think the Gold Hog Flow Pan.
Yeah, the flow pan. Yeah.
For cronies, and that is running through until February 15th or so, I
Something
think,
like
or
that,
17th. I
yeah.
can't remember.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah.
So as soon as you click on the Crony Club tab, it'll tell you if your membership has expired or not.
Yep. So easy way to figure it out. Just click the tab, and you will know.
So it goes from the time you enter 1 year later, correct?
Yeah, 1 year from the time you join.
It isn't every January. It's just from the time you purchase to the time.
Right. It's a year.
I just wanted to clarify.
To the day, I'm sure.
And we had folks joining in like February and March.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Well, all year long, really, we've had people join too. So different for everyone. Just keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
We appreciate your support, and
Yes, we
good
do.
luck to all the giveaways.
Yeah, for everybody
And
that's
gold
re-upped,
nuggets.
we definitely appreciate it, for sure. And, we had a gentleman yesterday, he actually gave me a call. He just joined Gold Prospector Space, and he was asking about the Crony Club, and I explained it to him, and he said that sounded like something he would be highly interested in, and he would love to help out the site and the show like that, and he joined up immediately, and he just joined GPS and then joined Crony Club that day. And it was like, he was a very nice guy, and it's like, wow, thank you. He had,
we appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of good things to say about the site, and
yeah, it keeps it going, guys. We don't get many donations at all, if any.
No.
So this actually keeps the club going. So.
No, but this person, Rich, actually, they joined the Crony Club, and then they actually even made a small donation.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, wow, thank you. I mean, we really appreciate it because, it's not cheap for us, and it helps.
Yeah.
Every little thing helps. It does, and we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We do. And
I just paid mine, so I'm good.
no, thanks, Rich, for re-upping there, brother. Thanks for
you have completed
your
now
continued
Crony
support, my friend. Well, yeah, because if you're branded for life, you got to be here forever.
Yeah, if you've gotten a tattoo, you have to pay.
Yeah, there's no getting out of
We're
it.
pretty much branded.
Yeah, we're branded for life. We're lifers.
Yeah, it even says in the thing, $20 per year, built in 12-month cycle. So
Yep, easy peasy. Thank you, Rich. And thank you, Shad. All right, last but not least, this man needs no introduction. My little buddy, the Indiana Gold Hunter, Mr. Dennis Dayton. How are you, Dennis?
I'm doing pretty good.
He needs theme music when you
He
announce.
does. He does.
I
Like
was waiting for it.
I want some music like from Shaft or something for when I introduce Dennis. That's what I want. Yeah, definitely. Got to have some cool theme music. So we're gonna have to work on that, Dennis. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Go back to day shift. Start tomorrow.
Now wait.
Looking forward to that.
I want to stop you right there because I thought you told me you were going to the pit this weekend.
Well, I never did make it to the pit.
Okay.
I was going to go out with Derek yesterday,
Right.
but when I went to go get the 4-wheeler loaded, of course I run the battery down, had to charge it. So yesterday wasn't a good day, so I snuck out and I kind of made a goal for myself. I snuck out today. I went out to my, I guess you could say, my honey hole / glory hole, and just went out there, and I got one of those, what's it called, the rocker thing you put under the bucket. That thing is so sweet. Makes things go by so fast. But I went and got a 5-gallon bucket of material. I classified it into a 5-gallon bucket. Mm-hmm. And brought it back, and was actually watching the game earlier, and was started to do some tests right off the top, and oh my gosh. So I made it a goal for myself to at least get a minimum of 5 buckets a week to put back for the wintertime from out there at my glory hole. So
now I'm going to take you back a couple steps. You said something about this bucket thing. What are you talking about? That bucket wobbler thingy?
The bucket wobbler, yeah.
Okay.
That thing is so sweet.
That thing is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I used that, and I had a bucket, and it was nice. It was like close to the mid-50s today, and it was just beautiful, sunny, warm. Mm-hmm. And, got it and brought it back, and I thought, I was going to stay longer. I thought, I'm doing some things around the house, too, so.
Yeah, like watching the foosball.
Ball game.
Wait, was it the Super Bowl?
No.
Not yet, but it was still a foosball. Dennis and the foosball. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you did go and get, at least you went and got some dirt. You did say you were going to go.
Yeah, okay. I got in the creek and shoveled and classified and brought it back, and like I said, did a couple pans, and it was sweet.
You were happy doing your happy dance, wasn't you?
Boy, I'm telling you, it got rid of the itch, but then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to, and I got to thinking, I made myself a personal goal to at least get a minimum of 5 buckets a week.
That's cool if you can.
I should be able to. Oh, that should be easy.
Should be
get
easy
off work.
for you, yeah.
It's only a 20-minute drive to where I go, and
I mean,
that way, I get that ready for my man cave for the wintertime. I'll have like a couple hundred buckets, hopefully.
You'd probably have a couple thousand if you did 5 buckets a week. You'd have a buttload of buckets. Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
Well, that, and I was thinking about selling my property and just taking all that gold-bearing material and dumping it everywhere on the ground. That was, hey, there's gold here,
Pour it in the driveway, everywhere, right? Man.
Up the value,
I'm glad you went and got you some dirt, though, at least. I wish you would have went out and dug for today, but I understand stuff happens. But I bet you're ready to get in and do some dredging, ain't you?
Yeah, that just really catapulted it to the next level. Like, all right, went out, got rid of the itch, came back. Well, what got rid of the itch was first couple pans.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it does. It makes you feel better, don't it?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the gold, some of the places here in Indiana, the gold we have is so nice, big and chunky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the super-duper fine stuff. It's because Indiana does have some really good gold in it.
Oh, heck yeah. Great.
And, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to make it a goal to, and I'm looking forward to it. So that maybe I could, every week you guys can heart me on it and see how many buckets I got. And
heart you on it? What's that mean?
Heart me on it, like, say on me.
Oh, okay, I will. I will, guaranteed.
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep a running tally of what I got. Because I've got the man cave pretty much set up.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll definitely be ready by summertime. So
nice. Well, good.
Yeah.
You'll be set. You'll be a bucket running machine, won't you?
Man, I should have enough to last me a couple winters.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. God, it's too easy for you to get dirt. That's what's nice,
So you want us to harp on you?
Harp on him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Challenge accepted.
That right, Kathleen? We don't mind. We'll harp.
Yeah. How many did you get this week?
Okay.
I can keep the pictures posted on where I start stacking my buckets at.
Yeah, definitely do
that. You can see I build a wall of buckets and
a bucket wall.
Bucket wall.
Gold wall. A bucket wall. I like it, Dennis. Well, we will. We'll harp for sure. We will definitely keep on you about it and keep you on your toes, brother. and make sure you're doing it. And then we'll be like, oh, you could just bring us a bucket when you come in this week.
Oh, no. Dennis is hoarding this year.
Hoarding is bad. Remember
Hoarding
that.
is good.
Hoarding is bad. I don't want to see you on one of them TV shows for hoarders. Hoarding buckets of dirt.
He's gonna have like 1,000 buckets.
Yeah.
I might give away a bucket, but
Or 2 or 3. One till you're...
or 3 or 4 or 5, but it won't have no dirt in it.
Well, we don't want your old empty buckets, bucket boy. We want your buckets with dirt and gold in them, dang
So
it.
I think I might want to see how much I can get from there.
Ah, that's cool.
I might sell some this year. I might,
I'm sure you probably will. Get to see how it looks, how the gold looks in it, and you'll play it by ear, I'm sure, like always.
I got my Pirate Booty Rounder Pounder bag. Now I've got the Devil's Cut.
The double,
I might have-
oh, Devil's Cut. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll have to come up with a name for out there.
We'll call it Harper's Gold, because we're going to harp on you
Harper's
about
Gold?
it. Yeah. 'Cause that's what we're going to call it, Dennis. That's the new one. Harper's Gold.
Kind of like it. Can I get a ringy?
Because me and Kathleen's going to harp on you about it every week.
Heck yeah.
I'm sure Shad will harp on
And
you.
Shad, oh yeah, we know that. We can guarantee that one.
Oh yeah.
That's a given. So heck yeah, we like it. Cool, brother. Man, so what's any big plans this year for Big Dennis Dayton?
Well, yeah. I'm planning on a, and I've been in talks with Caleb, so I'm planning a trip to Alaska.
Really?
And for at least a week, yeah. Going, doing some prospecting with Razor. I've talked to him and talked to Caleb, and so
Man,
that's a definite.
that's pretty cool. Look at you.
And then we've got the week I'm taking the wife. We're going to Roaring Camp for a week. And
right. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my other ones. I'm sure I'll figure out something.
Doing any appearances anywhere or anything like that this year that you know of or anything? Nah, don't know yet.
No.
Too early
This
to tell.
is the year of dredging.
This is the year of dredging.
Yeah.
Very cool, my man. Whatever you say. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna the year of collection and dredging. So
Okay. Oh, that's all right. Well, I love it. We're going to harp, so be ready.
hey, well,
Right.
the only way you'd really be able to harp if I didn't get the 5 buckets. So I guess
Right.
I'll have to see pictures every week just to show you. You know.
Show us plenty every week.
Yeah.
Better put numbers on them so we know you're not showing us the same buckets every week.
I'll probably take a week. I'll probably take a week vacation since I've got my 5th wheel out there anyway.
Oh, there you
And
go.
at least a week's vacation and yeah, get a bunch of material.
Cool.
I'm out there.
Well, we look forward to it, my friend. That is for sure. And like always, Dennis, I want to thank you for being here, brother. And we'll be talking to you here in a few minutes, I'm sure. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And on that note, we're going to take us a quick break. And when we come back, we'll be back with Rich Cooley and Cooley's Corner.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
Just stopped by on my way home to show you all my gold.
You've been digging into some Jimbo's Gold pay dirt.
Yeah, Jimbo's Gold made me a hero.
Huh?
Got an amazing idea and supplies on sale from Jimbo's website. With bad weather, bored kids, and stressed wife, I threw a panning party for the kids and their friends. All the moms got a break, kids had a blast. Hero.
Happy kids, happy wife, great gold. That's why Jimbo's Gold is always my first choice.
Did you teach panning or share your prospecting knowledge? Then you are our hero. Tell us your story for a chance to receive a hero's reward at www.jimbosgold.com/hero.
You're listening to Prospectors Radio, bringing you 2 hours of information and commentary on the fascinating world of gold prospecting and treasure hunting.
All right, everybody, we're back, and it is now time for Cooley's Corner with our very own Rich Cooley.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about black sand. Of course, this is a thing for me because I love to pan and I love dealing with all different types of black sand. So this is just a little bit of information. It's kind of long, but just try to explain to you the different things in black sand and why I like it so much. So we'll get started here. Black sand, that is black in color. One type of black sand is heavy, glossy, partly magnetic mixture of usually fine sands, found as part of placer deposits. Another type of black sand found on beaches near a volcano consists of tiny fragments of basalt. While some of the beaches are predominantly made of black sand, even other color beaches, gold and white, can often have deposits of black sand, particularly after storms. Larger waves can sort out sand grains, leaving deposits of heavy minerals visible on the surface of erosion scarps. Placer deposits. Black sands are used by miners and prospectors to indicate the presence of placer formation. Placer mining activities produce a concentrate that is composited mostly of black sand. Black sand concentrates often contain additional valuables other than precious metals. Rare earth elements, thorium, titanium, tungsten, zirconium, and others are often fractured during the igneous process into a common mineral suit that becomes black sands after weathering and erosion. Several gemstones, such as garnet, topaz, ruby, sapphire, and diamonds, are found in placers. And in the course of placer mining, and sands of these gems are found in black sands and concentrates. Purple or ruby-colored garnet sands often forms in showing surface dressings on ocean beaches. Talk a little bit about basalt fragments.
Mm-hmm.
mostly found in Hawaii. When lava contacts water, it cools rapidly and shatters into sand and fragmented debris of various sizes. Much of the debris is small enough to be considered sand. A large lava flow entering an ocean may produce enough basalt fragments to build a new black sand beach almost overnight. The famous black sand beaches of Hawaii, such as Palamu's Beach and Kahina Beach, were created vertically, instantaneously by the violent interaction between hot lava and seawater. Since a black sand beach is made by lava flow in a one-time event, they tend to be rather short-lived sands to not get replenishment if currents or storms wash. The sands are in the deeper water. For this reason, the state of Hawaii has made it illegal to remove black sand from its beaches. Further, a black sand beach is vulnerable to being inundated by future lava flows, as was the case for Hawaii's Kamuhu, usually known simply as Black Sand Beach, and Kalapana beaches. Even shorter-lived Black Sand Beach was Kamonama. I'm probably hacking these words up, but
no,
sounds good. Sounds good to me anyway.
Not around here.
Yeah. Unlike white and green sand beaches, walking barefoot on black sand can result in burns, as the black sand absorbs a greater friction of the solar radiation falling upon it. Now we're going to talk about black sand itself. Black sand does not guarantee there's going to be gold there. Mm-hmm. I've seen and heard an awful lot about discussion about black sand and what its presence really means to a prospector. For as long as there has been miners, there has been a love-hate relationship with black sand. A tremendous amount of time and energy is invariable spent on doing everything possible to remove it from the heavy metals. Some black sands separate reasonably easy from the heavier materials, and some do not. The presence of black sand in an area does not guarantee there is gold in the area. Right. The presence of black sand simply means there is heavy mineralization in the area. But black sand can often be a solid clue as to where to start looking for gold. The components of the black sand. That said, what is black sand and how can we use it to our advantage? The compound we generally call black sand is a composite of many heavy materials, including hematite, magnetite, iron pyrite, lead carbonates, sulfurite, chromonite, and scheelite, among others. There are many combinations of these, as well as many others in small amounts specific to geographic area. They are all black or gray in color, and so are known collectively as black sand. Understanding specific gravity. Specific gravity is the wet-weight relationship of everything to water, with water being zero. Everything once wet and underwater has a different weight than it does in the air. This weight relationship with water we call specific gravity. Black sand has a specific gravity of 5 to 11, or 5 to 11 times the weight of water, depending on what the black sand is. Gold, on the other hand, has a specific gravity of around 19, and platinum around 21. Gold and platinum can be 2 or 3 times the specific gravity of black sand. Mm-hmm. So you now understand how you want to find black sand in order to find gold and other heavy material. Using your black sand to your advantage. When you walk down a wash and notice streaks or low-lying deposits of black sand, it generally means that the flow of water from a recent storm deposited the streaks there. This means that the heavy materials, maybe gold, most likely followed the same path. Placer mining depends on the relationship to separate lighter materials from the heavy ones. Black sand is one of the materials that is heaviest in abundance, so a prospector for gold looks for the abundant black sands, knowing the heavy materials will also run along with it in the rivers and the streams. Rivers and streams and water, part of separating black sand for lighter and heavy materials. Specific gravity helps us with the separation process by classifying the different sands and gravels in rivers and streams, making it easier to find black sand bands that are associated with the gold and other heavy materials or heavy metals. So basically, that's a little undercut of black sands. You know, a lot of different people do different things with their black sands. Mm-hmm. Me, on the other hand, this is my process with black sands. When I have material I classify it to usually an 1/8 inch out the stream, depending on what area I am. If I'm in a big high gold area, Indiana, even sometimes Ohio, I'll classify to 1/4 inch out in the stream, and then I'll bring it home, classified to 1/8 inch, check for any big pickers or anything, then I'll run it through my cleanup sluice. Once I run it through my cleanup sluice, it gets a lot of the blondes and stuff out of it, and it gets it down to pretty much almost a black sand with a little blondes mixed in it. Then I classify it down. Once I classify it down, it's easier because we always say classification is the key to finding gold and prospecting. So, and it makes it easier to pan for me.
Right.
So what I do is I start panning it down. And once you're dealing with the different classifications, it's either going to be gold or nothing, especially when you do your bigger stuff. It's easier to pan a couple of, basically I classified it 30, 50, and 100. When I do my 30 mesh, it's pretty quick. I can pan it out in probably a minute or two, and it's either going to be gold in the pan or it's going to be nothing. You know, that's where you'll find your bigger pickers and the ones that you can actually pick up. Your 50 mesh, you're going to have a majority of more your 50 mesh than your 100 mesh. You know, basically the sizes of it, you know, when you're dealing with your 50 mesh, it's a good case also of when you're panning it out, it's either going to be gold or black sand. You're not going to have the little small sand sticking in the material. That's when you're going to get your medium size gold is going to be right there on your 50 mesh.
Right.
When you get down on your 100 mesh, on the other hand, that's when you're dealing with the real fine gold. You know, you can also classify it down further if you like, but I usually stop at 100 mesh. My eyes aren't bad. I'm only 50 years old, so I can still see pretty much the small flakes of gold that are there. Some people have to use a loop or whatever, but I can pretty much make them out and direct them into the corner of the pan and snuff them up with the sucker bottle. So,
pretty cool.
But it's easier for me. Now, there's a difference when you're dealing with black sands. Of course, when I'm on the East Coast up around Pennsylvania, that area, I never, and I'm saying I never, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but I've actually took black sand and I'd put it in the little, I can't remember the name of it, the little dishes that are stone things that you do.
A crucible?
Spices. No, you put spices in.
It's a freaking...
I can't remember the name of it.
A mortise.
No, what do they call it?
A mortise thingy that you...
Yeah, the mortise pedestal.
Yeah, mortise.
I put it in there, and basically I take it and I shave it down to it's real fine. And then I dump it in the pan. And I wash it all in the pan, and then I work it from there to be able to see. I've never actually found any real small gold in the stuff in Pennsylvania. Now, on the other hand, of Indiana and Ohio, I have found very little, but I have found some small pieces in the black sand. But basically, out when I got material from Alabama, of course, from Lou, and from Ken out in Idaho, there was plenty of gold left in the black sand. That's why we always say, if you're losing black sand, you're losing gold. No matter if you can see it or not, if you're losing off the end of the sluice, you're losing black sand. Therefore, for me, I like to try to keep all the black sand I can. Each is their own. Everybody likes to do their own thing. You know, a lot of people don't like a lot of material to go through, and that's fine. You can throw it away, but I'll pick it up when you're there. So, not a problem.
Now, do you...
But you can also crack your black sand. You know, there's a couple different ways. Basically, you know, it's best to do it outside because, like Bob Drake found out, it smells like a wet dog, is what he said. Basically, you can put it in an old fry pan, heat it up on your, I use a chef grill. Basically, heat it up on there, get it as hot as you can get it. A lot of people say try to get it cherry red. Well, that's almost impossible to do, and it takes a long period of time to do. And what you do is you get it real hot till it's smoking and smells like a dog. Dump it in water, and what it'll do is it'll crack. And if there's any gold in there, you know, once it cools down and you can get to work the material, do it however you want to. You can put it in a pan, run it through a wheel, run on a mill table, whatever, and you'll should be able to see gold in it if you're in a high mineralized area, basically.
Okay, so you're frying this in a frying pan. Mm-hmm. Do you add the water to it after it's hot, or do you have to dump it in water?
You dump it in water. Because you don't want to put water in a hot frying pan.
True.
You want to be able to dump it in a 5-gallon bucket of water. Just dump it right in there. Don't dump the pan in. Just dump the material out of the frying pan into the water.
Mm-hmm.
The frying pan cool down, of course. But just dump the material in there. Once it cools down, you ought to be able to see it. But what I do to be able to test an area to find out if there is gold in the black sand, I use the pedestal mortise, and I take a sample of it and put it in there, and I grind it up and make it real small, and I put it in the pan, and I check it to see if there's any gold in it. If I do find gold in there, then I'll do it that way. I'll crack it. But if not, I'll just use a small amount in there to test it. Now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a question.
Go ahead.
And you said if you're in an area where there is gold in your black sand, is there ever an area where there wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Or what causes that to stick to the black sand?
Well, it depends on the mineralization of the area. You know, the glacier deposits, like up in Pennsylvania, I really can't find any. Not to say that there isn't. Some people might have. But for some reason, I don't know all the logistics of it. But in our area, we just don't seem to have gold in our black sand. It's more in a high mineralized area, like out west and central, like Ohio and Indiana.
Okay.
But mostly I've found the bigger pieces of gold in the black sand. Of course, you have your different sizes of your black sand. When you classify it down, you'll be able to separate the black sand. Of course, your bigger black sand, your 30 mesh, you know, you're going to have nice sizes, and you'll have some nice pieces of gold in them if they crack open. But I've actually had some that I got from Ken that I did the 30 mesh in a pedestal just to be able to check to see if there was some, and I found some nice pieces of gold. Well, of course, they're smashed now, but I mean, I found them in there just by checking them. But if you, like Lou, for example, I'll use her, and Robert, they're in an area down there that they have a lot of black sand out in the river. And basically what they did is every time they go out and they run their material through their shaker, they take the black sands and they put them in a 55-gallon drum. Well, at the end of the season, now they have almost a half or even a full 55-gallon drum of material. So what they did was actually took some of that material and sent it for testing. And when they got it back from testing, they found out that there is a good amount of gold that is in that black sand. So people in different areas do that. And then now what they're going to do is they're going to end up trying to retort it and try to get that gold out of that black sand.
Okay.
So, and there's other ways, of course, people use mercury to be able to do that also. There's a lot that has to do with the purity of the gold also. You know, I mean, we've talked about Razor's gold a lot. It is a low purity, and I tell you what, it is a bear to try to get separated from the black sand. And the reason why is because we was talking about the specific gravity. You know, it likes to, it being the same size of material, the same size of gold of the material, it likes to stick together to it, and it won't let it go. So that has to do with the purity, and it has to do with the specific gravity. So I know it's kind of a little confusing, but it all plays in and works together.
Interesting. Now, so do you think that, like, the black sand Kathleen got from Arizona, because that's really high mineralized ground out there, right?
Yeah. I've never tested Arizona, but I'm sure
I wonder how that would
also
be. Yeah, Kathleen.
Well, we kept it all, so maybe we'll give it to you and you can experiment.
Yeah, Jeff on the site said, what about using a crucible? I know I've spelled that wrong. You can, I mean, but you're only going to do a small amount if you're using a crucible. You're better off just putting it in one of the pedestals and doing it that way to check. You know, if you're doing a high quantity, you know, don't fill the frying pan full, you know, because it's going to take longer for it to heat up. And
now, what do you? I know, like me, I save all my black sands. I don't know why. I don't know if I'll ever get around to that process, but don't some people sell their black sands to companies? Ain't there companies out there that buy black sands?
Yeah, there is somewhere. Yeah. The one that makes the spin it off.
They buy them?
No, he sells a lot of his black sands to somebody that buys them.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling me about it.
I know a lot of the local gold clubs that sell their gold, for their club.
Mm-hmm.
They always accept black sand. They're always asking for black sand to be able to mix with their gold when they give out their dirt bags and all that. You know, so most of the time the local clubs are asking for black sand. So,
but I wonder what other things it could be used for. Is my thinking.
I'm not sure when it comes to that.
It's just one of them things. It's like
flower beds.
Yeah, Paul Conroy said on the side here, all gold here in PA is more glacial, the volcanic or from mineral belts. So I know they have found gold in Hawaii from the volcanic stuff, but I guess it just all depends.
I never did realize about the black gold being in black sand. The guy that I started prospecting with, Bill Conrad, probably 4 or 5 years ago, was at his house, and he heard something about gold and black sand. So he had, he's got one of those fire pits outside. He took a pan and just put it on the coals, and he said he took some black sand and just threw it in there, and he come back the next morning, went back outside, and he says he couldn't believe the gold that was, and that's Indiana. Couldn't believe the gold.
I found some in the Indiana stuff,
I wonder about down at Bill's, how that would be, Rich.
Oh, man,
I found some in Bill's, too.
Okay, I was going to say probably, yeah.
That's what I said. Indiana, Ohio, and Idaho and Alabama so far is where I found it. No, I haven't found any in the Virginia stuff yet.
Okay.
So. But that's not saying there isn't any there.
Right.
That's just from my point of view.
How big are the pieces that are you getting from?
Well, they're all different sizes. Like I said, some of the 30 mesh that I got, the 30 mesh black sands that I've got from Idaho, I have had some nice pieces of gold in there. But of course, they probably made it bigger when I was in the pedestal crushing it down. I started seeing gold, and I'm like, wow, look at that.
That's kind of makes you think a little bit here.
Yeah, that's why I don't like throwing black sand. But everybody says it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Well, send it to me if it's not worth it.
Yeah, right. Obviously. I mean, if you're in one of them spots that it is worth it, it could really be worth it. Yeah. All you're doing is cooking it and then throwing it in some cold water and panning it out. I mean, how hard is that?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not hard at all.
But some people doesn't like to do the extra work. Just like my neighbor. My neighbor says, you can have all that small stuff. I'll take the big stuff. I was like, okay, no problem.
Wow.
See, I'm like Rich. I agree with you, Rich. I like cons. I like having my cons. And just
I don't mind doing that. Yeah.
No, you guys enjoy
Ken, on the other hand, says he has to use a loop, to find his. Basically, today he was going through his snuffer bottles, and he had like 8 snuffer bottles and dumped them in a pan. And he's seen all the gold that he could get out of it, and then he broke out his loop and started checking some of the smaller pieces, the black sand and stuff, and he could actually see some of the gold glitter out of the black sand. So he knew there was gold in the black sand. And he could see that through a loop. So I guess you could also see it underneath a microscope if you want to do that too. Some people have that for their computer. But I just thought it was an interesting, subject.
No, it is.
A couple people has been asking about it, so I figured I'd cover it. And like I said, I am not an expert. I'm just telling you what I've witnessed and what I've done. So
that's what it's
and we're
about.
always keeping our black sand because we've heard about it having gold, but we just haven't done anything with it yet.
Yeah, once you do it, you'll see. Like I said, some of it does and some of it doesn't, and might not be worth it, but that's a project you can do when you're doing nothing else.
Yeah. When you ain't got no dirt or nothing, you go, I got this bucket of black sands here.
Like Lou down in Alabama right now, she's got a 55-gallon drum. I don't know if it's full or not, but that's a heck of a lot of black sand. You could have a couple ounces of gold in there.
Well, yeah.
That's
a lot.
So.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, the process isn't that hard to get it back.
It is time consuming.
Of course. But
and it smells like a wet dog.
Well, if you do it outside on a camp stove or over a fire, I guess it wouldn't be too bad, Kathleen.
Blue said they actually put it in a frying pan and they'll use a torch, just to go on top of the gold to flake it a little bit, and then you could see a gold glitter, and that way you know the gold's in there. She said that's how they do it to see.
Probably a cast iron skillet, probably.
Cast iron skillet.
I'll try that.
Yeah, I guess.
But she actually had her material tested, so they sent it away and had it tested and found out how much gold is per ton, and then they just figure out how much they have. So.
We're gonna have to try it. Now somebody asked, is it magnetite or hematite, Rich?
The what?
The sand, I guess. It'd be it'd be magnetite.
I'm not sure. There's different mixtures. I mean, like it said in the article, there's different mixtures of hematite, magnetite.
Yeah, probably both, ain't it?
I would say.
I bet it's a combination of both. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a geologist or whatever them guys are.
Yeah, I'm not either. So.
That's one you'd have to.
But that's a good question. Though.
It is a great question. You'd have to ask Jeff Williams that one.
Yeah, I'm not a geologist, so I don't know. But...
Or what about ask Shad?
I mean, there's different types of heavy metals in there: hematite, magnetite, iron pyrite.
Yeah,
all different.
Great question,
in black
David.
sand. So
yeah.
Now you've got me intrigued. Now
Yes.
Once you put it in the water, after you crack it or whatever, do you just pan it out? Is it that visible where you can just pan it out?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Just think, Kathleen, how much gold you've thrown away now.
No,
she saves it all
kept
too.
all our black sand.
Yeah.
We have lots of it.
That's me.
Bob
I always
says,
save
not
it.
enough gold. It smells awful, so not worth it to me.
Yeah,
They said it smelled like a wet dog.
I know, but still, it's like
Hey, I'm used to that smell. I've got 5 of them.
it's another way to recover some gold. So it's like, hey, we're down. We'll do it.
When I also do my process of dealing with the black sand, I also use a magnet. And I do the drop and pick up method in 5 different containers. So I'll basically drop it, put it in one, pick it up, drop it in another one, pick it up, drop, and I'll do that 5 times to be able to make sure that I don't have any of the gold sticking to the magnet, being magnetic.
Right.
And then what I'll do is I'll take the magnetic material and then I'll put it in the pedestal thing and crush it down, and then I'll put it back in the pan to see if there is any gold in there. And I have found some in there, so it happens.
It's interesting. It's like, how does this stuff form around the gold is the interesting part.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's more science and geology stuff. We'll have to ask Jeff Williams that one of these days. How does that sand particles attached to the gold to trap the gold inside of it? And
I guess it just forms around it like the
weird,
gems,
yeah. And some has
just like mercury, right? Doesn't it
guess
just
maybe.
have a reaction or something?
I guess maybe.
Well, Ken uses the mercury, and what he'll do is when he gets down to real fine material, and he can't get the gold out of the black sand, he'll take mercury and go in there and work it, and he'll end up having like a mercury stick. That's like almost a half-inch wide and like 4 or 5 inches long. And then he'll do a retort, and he'll put that in a retort and then get the gold separated from the mercury that way.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
wow, I don't know, Kathleen. This could be a new venture. What to do with our black sand?
How much do you put in the pan at a time? I used a cup, but I even thought that was a little bit much. Depends on how big your frying pan is.
Yeah, you probably just want a thin layer, right, Rich?
You want a thin layer so you can stir it around and mix it up a little bit while it's heating up.
Yeah,
that way it gets dried out fast.
Yeah, get it good and super hot. Dump it in that pail.
I'd put a nice layer on the whole frying pan.
That's what I would do. A thin layer on the whole pan and get it red hot.
Well, that metal piece that we always use to dry out our gold work?
I don't think so.
No.
I think that would probably get way too hot and probably melt.
Yeah. Maybe find you an old...
You almost need a cast iron.
It has to get that hot.
You need a cast iron.
Yeah, it has to get real hot, yeah.
Cast iron skillet. Pick you one up at the thrift store, Kathleen.
Yeah, just make sure there's no oil or anything in it. Burn off all the oil.
Heck yeah, and then you got a
What
perfect...
about those metal ones, that chefs use, and it's just
that would probably be fine.
metal.
Yeah, it's not Teflon.
By that, we got those pans.
Yeah.
I don't like to cook on those pans, but
Well, there you go. You can cook some black sands on it, though.
there you go. Those are now our black sand pans.
There you go. Yeah, because I wouldn't think you'd want something with that's been, got the coating in it. You wouldn't want a non-stick pan, of course.
Yeah, Ken said it needs to be heated cherry red. I can never get mine actually cherry red. I just took a chance at it. I got it as hot as I could get it for a long period of time and said, all right, I'm done. I'm going to try it. And it worked.
And it worked. Well, I'm definitely going to give it a shot. I think it sounds cool.
Yeah, Lee said you want it glowing hot.
Okay.
Like I said, I can never get it. I could get the pan glowing hot, but I couldn't get the black sand glowing,
Well, I'm totally going to try it.
Oh, definitely. We got to now. Thanks to Rich. Thank you, Rich, for giving us...
Yeah, Ed said don't use a cheap pan because you'll probably end up melting it. But, yeah, it's got to get hot.
It's got to get good and hot. So that's the key. If it ain't hot enough, it ain't going to crack when you dump it in the cold water.
Right.
And then, now, let's say like you were heating it up and you didn't get it hot enough and you dumped it in the cold water. Can you still redeem yourself and try it again?
Yeah, you can do it again.
Sure.
You just dry it back out.
Yep. You sure could.
Jaron said, did you try MAP gas? No, I just basically used a regular propane in my Camp Chef grill.
Yeah, MAP gas, it would definitely be hotter. So.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. If anybody's ever done this or if they got something they've done special with their black sands, you can give us a call tonight at 419-520-7574 and share what you've done with your black sands and how you process them. If you do it differently than what Rich was talking about.
I mean, I've only done it one time, but I've done the pedestal a lot. But I've only actually heated it up and cracked it once. So, I mean, somebody's done it more than that, and you got a method of doing it.
Yeah. Maybe somebody's got a special method that we don't know about.
What about Shad's Forge? I wonder if he could do that. His knife forge.
Oh, I bet you, Kathleen.
And it's in the garage.
Or would that make it too hot? Or would that make it too hot and it just melt everything into a glob?
No, I don't know about the borax. So Vicky on here was saying about put borax in it, but I've never done that.
I don't know. I would think, I'm sure there's people out there that got some different ways. And so
I just want to do it without any chemical intervention.
Right, no chemicals. I would like to do it with no chemicals, just the heat and the water.
Yes, he said if you use a cast iron, use borax in it first, or you get gold cast iron. I've never had that issue, so I don't know.
Okay. See, we're learning something tonight.
But everybody has different ways to do stuff. So, yeah.
Well, give it a go.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I mean, we have to now.
Yeah, I'd use it without. It didn't hurt mine, so.
Okay. Yeah, don't put no Pam in your skillet before you do
No.
No olive oil.
No olive oil, none of the goodies. Just cook your black sands and...
The kids will be like, what's for dinner?
Black sand stew. Man.
Yeah.
Pretty
but there you go. That's the show for
thank you, Rich. That's awesome. I like that.
That was interesting.
It was. It just gave us something else to try and to do. Now, I know we've talked about it before, but we've never gotten in depth about it like this. So,
right.
It's like, yeah, it's a eye opener. We can have a bucket load of gold and we don't even know it.
We got lots of black sand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got plenty of black sand, that's for sure. So, definitely. Great segment, Rich. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Dennis, you going to do some?
Your Oak
do
Island?
some black sand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably will eventually.
Yeah, cool. Well, we all got to do it. We got to give it a shot.
Well, I mean, it's like saying, if you use MAP gas, it's probably kind of expensive. That's why if I do it, I'm just going to build a fire, get hot coals, and
just set the skillet
let
in
it
there.
cook overnight,
Oh, gosh, yeah, try that way. Let us know how that works. Pretty cool. Now, I know speaking of Dennis, I know Oak Island didn't have nothing happening last week, so...
No, not really.
So it's kind of blah, right? But
Yeah,
next week, right?
Anything new with Gold Rush, Tim?
Rich, I haven't watched it, my friend.
Yeah.
I kind of
Have anybody watched that new show?
no.
Whitewater.
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 Yeah, Gold Rush Whitewater.
No.
I think is what it's called.
I didn't get a chance to watch that. I've got to watch it this week. But
I have it taped, but I have not watched it yet. So,
well, maybe if you watch it for Wednesday, you can give us your opinion on it. Okay.
Okay.
Sound good? I'd like to.
Yeah,
hear.
I did see some segments about that. They're messing with that waterfall. You know, they were trying to divert the water like they talked about before.
Yeah.
Through the hole in the mountain. But
Right.
I didn't see anything else.
Yeah, I remember Dennis was saying that in the beginning that he thought that's what they was going to do. So, so they are definitely doing that trick, maybe, huh?
I believe.
That would be the way.
But the area that they get into, they have to use a cable that goes across.
I know.
They have to hoist everything across. So that ought to be interesting.
Oh, yeah, but the gold they get, it'd be worth it, wouldn't it?
Just think of the gold that's at the bottom of that waterfall.
Stinking Falls, yeah.
Wow.
My gosh, yeah. It's definitely worth all that to get it. But
Hey, we found wood today when we were digging.
You found oak. Did it have...
I dug up a big old log.
Did it have tooling marks on it, Kathleen?
Looked like a squirrel ate on it.
Or a beaver. Man, that is pretty cool. Hey, at least like I said, always interesting. Always interesting. Oh, geez, wait a minute. Give me 1 second here. Talk amongst yourselves real quick. It's got to see something. Oh, yeah. I think what we'll do, too, we'll take a quick break. While we're on that break, we're going to have Kathleen gather up a name. We're going to give away a gold pan, snuffer, and vial. So, Kathleen, we'll go to a commercial, and you look for us a name, all right?
Alrighty.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. Kathleen, did that give you enough time to get us a name? Or are you still looking? Or are you having computer problems? Or is your microphone...
Well, I guess I was talking on mute, so that would probably be user error.
That was my next question. Or is your microphone muted?
I have a name!
That's why I tried to cover all the bases. All right, the rules are as always. When Kathleen calls your name, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer in the Gold Prospector Space chat room that you are here. It's that simple. So, wait, Kathleen, let me get my timer thingy ready.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that. Sorry, my bad.
Hey, did you get the song backwards?
Oh, I did listen to it, but I don't have it yet. But
okay.
I will.
What are we giving away again?
The gold pan snuffer vial thingy that we do from Steve Hamilton's MakeYourOwnGoldBars.com.
There you go.
Sponsor of that great giveaway. So bear with me, Kathleen. There it is. Okay, so Kathleen's going to give us that name. Go for it, Kathleen.
It is James Griffin.
James Griffin.
James Griffin.
James Griffin.
Answer that you're here in the chat room to claim the prize. James, are you out there?
James. Know your name. Boom, boom. You have 57 seconds remaining.
I still think you need to get that playing backwards.
I will. I definitely will. By next week, we will have the backwards queued up. Definitely. Oh, without a doubt. Because I know how much Dennis loves it forward. He'll love it twice as much backwards. Right, Dennis? Are you watching the foosball again, Dennis?
He's watching.
No, actually, I didn't catch half of it. Most of the time when you play that music, I turn my volume all the way down.
Oh, you can't.
And I know it goes for 22 seconds, so I don't even hear it.
You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, well, I guess I have been.
Oh, darn you. Oh, he answered. There he is. Thank you, Paul. All right. Here, I'll let my timer go off. Congratulations, James. Just Rich will send you a side chat, give him your mailing info, and we'll send that over to Steve, and he will get you that pan set out from MakeYourOwnGoldBars.com. Be sure to check out that website. It's got some cool stuff on there, more than just Make Your Own Gold Bar stuff. So you'd be surprised. You need to check it out, right? Yes, you do, for sure. Man, crazy. Crazy. There was something else I was wanting to mention. I can't even remember what the heck it was tonight. You know, no, I didn't write it down. Probably because I forgot. But
all right, what giveaways or whatever do we have going on?
Well, right now we got the monthly giveaway going on Gold Prospector Space for the new flow pan from Gold Hog. So I hope everybody's been stopping by and entering that one. And then the Crony Club giveaway, we got a flow pan going on, and we might give away a flow pan next week on the show, too. Never know.
There you go.
You know, I mean, if you're not here listening, you won't know, you won't win. So you never know. We're getting ready to give away our silver next week to one of our patrons. We're going to give that away. Trying to think what else. What am I forgetting? Seems like there's more, but I think that's quite a bit right there, actually. So if I am forgetting anything, I'm sorry.
Just a reminder about the Cronies Club.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
To check to see if your membership expired. Just try to log on to the site, and it should tell you.
Yes, easy peasy. And also, don't forget, you can be a patron of the show and the site. It's another thing. You can click the little patron box if you want to be, and you can become a patron, and that's shows your support and stuff. We all know you support us, so we appreciate it. But we also wanted to wish everybody a happy birthday today, didn't we, guys? Everybody that had birthdays?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we did. Everybody that had birthdays today on this site, we want to wish them a happy birthday. Somebody wanted us to do a little something special, but we can't do it. We don't have it in us. It's like, oh, we can't do it. It's too hard for us.
Well, no, yeah. Well, we'll just, recognize everyone's birthday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, now that we saw the, I did. I just noticed the birthday thing, the birthday banner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's there a while.
Yeah. So happy birthday to everybody on Gold Prospector Space that had a birthday today. And, we... we'll just go ahead and tell you. Somebody wanted us to sing happy birthday. We just don't... Come on, guys. Our singing sucks. So,
yeah, really.
Yeah.
You have to wait for special occasions.
Yeah, we'll do special occasion songs, even though your birthdays are special. I mean...
Hey, I tell you what. Have the guy that wanted us to sing it, have them call in, and they can sing it to them.
To everybody. Yeah, that.
Hey, do you want us to, name it? Do you want us to name everybody's name on the list on the site?
Would you like to?
I guess you could.
Well, go ahead. I think that'd be a great idea.
Well, happy birthday to Andrew Harris. David Corson, James Buchanan, and then somebody just is called Jit. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Joseph, Mike P, Ronald Talbot, Tigger Tank 1963.
I like that name. That's cool.
Oh boy, we're getting to know our members. Val, Victor Marshall, and Warren Griffith. Happy birthday!
Happy
birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday to all of you. Yes, very good. That's a good idea, Kathleen. I mean, you can do that every week if you wanted to.
All right,
it's up to you.
But we have birthdays tomorrow too. Should I give them a shout out?
Go ahead. Yes. For the rest of the week, give them a shout out.
Well, it only gives today and tomorrow, so.
Oh, it does give tomorrow's. That's right. I forgot. It does give tomorrow's.
All right. So tomorrow, Bruce Matthews, happy birthday. Bryant Hatfield, Casey, and Chris LeBlanc.
Oh, happy birthday tomorrow to them. A little early birthday. There you go. And everybody else who has birthdays the rest of the week, happy birthday to you all. And maybe if Kathleen wants, she'll start doing this every Sunday for you. So little extra something special from Kathleen. A little special birthday wish going out to you. So pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And if you tune in onto the Wednesday shows, we can tell you happy birthday then too.
Yep, they're saying sing it. I'm saying no.
Oh no.
No. But our songs are be like Kathleen said, special things. We'll come up with our special songs for you. So.
Plus, we do want to put out a CD, out there.
Right. I mean, we don't want to give up all of our hits yet, because there's like moles, and we don't want
our greatest hits.
Yeah, our greatest hits. Yeah, we'll get that greatest hit CD out there, and we're working on some other things that we think you guys will all get a kick out of. That we've been planning around here. So
that's going to take a while.
Yeah, just be watching for that. That's going to be quite the thing, I think. I just laugh when I think about it. So it's like you guys.
Well, we've already prepared ourselves.
You guys are prepared. Good.
We've got a couple things.
I'm kind of prepared-ish.
Well, I cleaned the house.
I didn't clean the
now
studio.
Now everybody's wondering, what are they talking about?
I know. I didn't clean the studio, so it's like it's going to be what it is. All right, here's a caller for you. Toledo Jazz, how you doing tonight?
All right, how you doing, Tim?
Doing good, my
Kathleen,
friend.
Dennis Dayton, and Mr. Cooley.
What's
How we doing, Jess?
All right.
What is happening?
Well, I just wanted to tell you about the little outing we had yesterday in Indiana.
Oh, you did?
Dano, Mr. Ed and the Shed Marvin himself and myself, we went to Indiana and did a demo for the Boy Scouts there at Anthony Wayne Scout. I can't remember the camp. There's a camp in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
We had about 10 people, some of the members from here.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bunch of different people here.
Right.
We had a good time. They had over 480 kids.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. There's a video. I think somebody put a video on Facebook. On it. And I guess we took equipment with us because they were showing, doing demonstrations.
Right.
Tony Ledford, our Buckeye chapter president,
mm-hmm.
he dressed up as an old time miner, showing an old wooden rocker box.
That's cool.
And explained. Oh, that was really cool. Explain how it operated and how they did it, and then they learned some history about Indiana gold, and they learned about some of the different equipment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had the boys bring, those that wanted to bring a bucket of dirt. I just wish they had explained a little bit better what kind of dirt to bring. Kids were bringing buckets of dirt from their mom's garden.
From their flower beds. Pot
from
and
the
soil.
flower beds. And stuff from driveways. Oh, there's some. They told them bring gravel and dirt, right?
Right.
So we had kids going. I guess some of the kids went to buildings where they had just laid a bunch of gravel down around the building.
Oh, geez.
Brought
Okay.
buckets of yeah. Well, somebody brought a bucket of peat moss.
Oh, but you guys did.
There was. Oh, it was a blast. It was
That's-
cold, but it was a blast.
Right.
And we did have a couple kids that had, it's just outside of Fort Wayne, Indiana. So there's a lot of rural out there,
Right.
So a couple of the kids did go to their creek and bring some good gravel. One kid found some gold, and
Wow.
kid that I was dealing with, found some gold in their gravel, and the parents were all excited about it. It's funny. It's all about Boy Scouts and teaching them, right?
Right.
But the parents get just as excited, if not more.
Oh, of course.
And it's just, it's just funny.
It's just that little thrill. It's
But
like,
it was a good time. We had a blast.
that's good.
Well, what was the age group that you were talking to?
Well, Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts. I think Boy Scouts go to like their 17s and stuff.
Right.
For Eagles and stuff like that. They're a little bit older. We had one family, the one kid I was just telling you about, they actually found an arrowhead in their bucket too. So that was really cool. The younger son, he was the one that was most excited about it. He's the one that went out and broke through the ice.
Oh, and got to the dirt.
And dug up the dirt and stuff and brought it, and we found a couple of little specks of gold in his dirt.
Man.
So he was really happy, and parents were happy, and Dad's going, "Ooh, there's gold in my farm." I said, well, yeah, more than likely.
That's pretty cool. So you.
So of course, we gave him our card and pushed our show, and we pushed his site. I was looking to see if they joined up yet, but
Oh, cool.
I haven't seen them.
Well, thank you.
I told them to join up here. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And
that's pretty neat, though. You guys did that. That's awesome.
oh yeah, it was.
And
it
that's
was fun.
a
It was
big
an all-day
turnout.
thing.
I mean, 400 people.
What was that?
That was a huge
Oh, yeah.
turnout. I mean, 400
It was.
people.
There was a lot of kids there. I mean, tons of kids there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was just a lot of kids. Like I said, there's a video out there on Facebook. You can go to what's his name? I can't think of his name now.
Okay, but I'm sure it's probably on the Buckeye.
Three-tier prospecting.
Okay, is it on probably the Buckeye chapters page too? Probably, huh?
Yeah, it's probably there too. Yeah, probably there. I didn't take no video. I was too busy. I didn't get a chance. I think Ed took some video. I don't know what he's going to be doing with it. Maybe he'll get it out there.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Yeah,
I'm sure he will.
We were working on a couple for missions out there. See if we could get on some people's property out there. They got gold.
Right.
We thought, hey, we'll show you how to find it.
Smart play. But you converted some youngsters into the prospecting world. That's what's cool. You probably got a couple of them hooked for sure.
Kids had a blast.
Yeah.
Ben Shears, that's who it was. He's
Oh
the
yeah,
one that-
Ben. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Ben Shears.
Okay.
Yeah, they got videos out.
Nice. Well,
But yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time.
Well, good.
Kind of missed Dennis out there.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be there, but he didn't show up.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. You know how that Dayton guy is.
Yeah, I know how that Dennis feller.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he had to step away for a minute so we can talk about him. He'll never know.
Oh, okay, cool. He'll never know.
Nope.
He don't listen to the show anyway, does he?
No, even when he's here, he's not listening.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a really good time. Yeah, it was a really good time.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, and then we'll be having our show, and we will be talking about Whitewater on our show Tuesday night.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I did watch it.
Oh, you did watch it?
I did watch it. Oh, yeah, I did watch it.
And is it same old Gold Rush stuff?
I guess you just have to tune in Tuesday night to find out.
I figured you'd just give us a little bit. I always tune in.
I'll tell you a little bit.
Okay.
Here's a little bit.
Just give us a taste.
Fred brought his girlfriend's 24-year-old son to go work with Justin.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, to plot tickets. All right. That's good
Okay.
enough. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave everybody guessing.
We'll leave it at that. Yep.
Thank you, Jesse, for calling, brother. And And thank you for doing that for them kids. That's awesome of you guys to do that, and I'm sure they appreciated it. And that was a great thing, and I hope you guys do it again. You know.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good old time.
Very cool.
I took my Cooley 7 with me with the Green Man in it.
Oh, nice.
So how that worked.
Representing for Cooley. There you go.
Ken Falker took his Gold Hog mini sluice.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, so we had a Gold Hog and a Dream Mad. We had a rocker box, and we had a good time. Everybody had fun.
That's awesome.
So you guys basically had stations that you set up, Jesse?
What was that again?
I said you guys basically had stations that you set up, and then people went from station to station with material. Is that how it worked?
Right. They brought their material and we showed them. They had to classify it and put them through all that you got to do to get it to run it in your sluice box. Oh yeah, the multi-sluice. That's what Kent brought.
Okay.
He brought his multi-sluice. Oh yeah, and then Linda, she brought her Miller table to show. Afterwards, we get down to this point, and this we start running down here as a fine gold. But it was cool. It was teaching them how to pan, and what was really cool is a couple of kids actually found gold on their property, and that really made them happy.
Well, yeah, that's the coolest part right there. That they actually did. It's like, so there is really gold here. So that makes a believer out of them right there.
Well, and like I told the one kid, I said, yeah, there's only a couple specks here, but think about what you did. You walked out into the creek, not knowing where to dig.
Right.
You just dug a hole, brought some dirt, and you found some gold.
Yeah.
Now, and what I told him is, now you have to research and learn about the gold.
Right.
Once you do that, you go out there to your creek and figure out where the ideal spot is to find the gold. Or you can have your parents tell us, and we'll come and help you.
Right. And then you'll find the bigger gold, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
That's cool, though. I'm really happy for you guys. Great job.
Yeah, man. It was fun. It was simple. Doing stuff like that's a blast.
It is. It always is fun.
To teach kids like that.
It is.
Show them, and we talked. Of course, we always talk about how the gold shows that you see on TV. They don't show everything.
Right.
They don't show. Well, here I'm a perfect example on Whitewater show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you no more.
Okay.
In the beginning, they show some of the history of the Dakota boys, right? Fred and Justin and all, and they talk about Porcupine Creek and the pit they dug, that glory hole they did.
Right.
And then then at one point, Fred said, "Okay, it's abandoned." Right.
Right.
But they don't show the fact that they abandoned it, but they didn't leave it like that.
Right.
They didn't show that. And in this Whitewater, that's the thing that kind of aggravated me right off the bat. They stopped right there, then they brought it to the present. So again, they didn't show any of the reclamation that they did.
No.
And they really need to do that.
They do. I agree. They do.
They really
do.
We get it. We should get a petition. Show some of the reclamation.
That's right. We should all start emailing Discovery Channel, telling them that.
Yeah, tell them we want to see the reclamation.
Yes,
that would be cool.
I agree. Definitely.
From all over the world.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Great idea. They do need to show that for sure.
That pit's probably all filled in now. That big glory hole's all filled in, and materials all growed up, grasses and everything probably. So.
Right. They should show us it now. What it looks like.
Yeah, but all they did was they showed the scene that what made me upset was because you see Fred standing on the edge of the glory hole there, and not the glory hole. That's something else.
Right.
The pit, the pit there, and you see it go. Okay, it's abandoned. Yeah. And they leave. They don't show nothing. Everybody goes, and what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks, oh man, they left that big old nasty hole there.
Massive hole in the ground. Yeah.
Right. No wonder people hate miners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes us look bad. Show us it all.
It does. It's also part of the the television shows,
Yeah.
you know, and how they want to portray things.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, people do need to not just understand that it's all for entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yep.
So that's what we explain to the boys, that they don't show that part, even though it's done. Even though there's laws and stuff that prevents them from leaving it like that, and they have to reclaim it and bring it back to the way they found it.
Yep.
So,
True.
right. So we have to explain that. I shouldn't have to explain that.
No,
but I guess I do.
I know. That's our job.
So we need to all go out there and make sure we push that part of what we do. The reclamation, the picking up trash, and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, leave it better than you found it. That's our motto.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Absolutely.
It is. That's words
okay.
live
So
by.
I'm going to get off my soapbox here. And,
Thank you.
Listen in Tuesday night, and we'll hear a little bit more about the show. And
all right.
Everybody have a good night. And
you too,
thanks,
brother.
Tim, for being here and having this great site. I love bringing people here.
And we
I
appreciate
see you're
it.
almost at 7,000.
We're getting there.
People.
We're getting there. We're going to get there.
Yes, you are. I think
coming.
you're less than 200 away, right?
Yeah, it's coming.
Something like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
Awesome, brother. Thank you, Jesse, for everything. Okay.
Thanks, Jesse.
All right,
we'll listen to you Tuesday.
Thank you guys, too.
All right. Take care, brother.
Yep.
Bye, Jess.
Yep. Bye.
And on that note, don't forget to tune in to Ed and Jesse and Dano on Tuesday nights on their Tuesday night hangouts over on YouTube at 8 o'clock. And you can hear more of this interesting information. You'll find out a little about that new Dakota Fred show, too. Jesse will share it all then Tuesday night, I'm sure. So I'll be listening. I'll be there. So I want to hear what happens. So check them out. 8 o'clock Tuesdays. Tuesday night hangouts. And don't forget about us, West Coast Wednesdays. Every Wednesday at 9 o'clock with Kathleen, Rich, Dennis, myself, and our West Coast connection, Mr. Scott Swiftwater Tony, and Shad, the Google Boy.
Yep. Razor had a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Did Shad and Kathleen find any gold today out in the ice?
No.
There you go.
That was short and sweet.
You know, you can't always find gold. That's why it's called prospecting.
That's right. But they tried, Ray.
We did get off the couch today and take a walk, and it was great.
Yeah, Kathleen did talk about it at the beginning of the show. She told us everything she did and stuff, so you might have missed the beginning, but she did get out there and she gave it a shot anyway. And not always can she find the gold, even though her dowsing rods told her it was there. Right, Kathleen?
Well, I think the
you know
dowsing
it's
rods
there.
pointed, but there was a lot of overburden, and I'm sure if I would have kept
It's
on
there,
digging,
probably.
something.
Yeah, they've been pretty loyal to you, so I'm going to say they're there. It's there somewhere.
I think I'll go back when the water's lower and perhaps dig a little bit deeper.
I think you should, because those things have never lied to you.
Well, the way it was moving,
right,
it was crazy.
Yeah.
And the material was good, so it was just getting really deep with the ice and the snow melting.
Yeah, let's just wait until it's a little better for you and hit it again. I bet you're going to find something. It's going to be there. I just know it. I have faith in you.
We do live like 2 minutes away, and we're going to be here at least for 2.5 years.
Yep. You'll be there again. No worries.
Until we move.
To warmer places.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Very cool, though. We was happy. Happy for Kathleen today. That's for sure. So, I guess on that, we'll wrap it up. Rich, did you get that mailing info and all that jazz?
Yep, it's already sent to you.
Awesome, brother. Thank you. And let's see, what are we forgetting anything? We just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and tuning in each Wednesday and Sunday here with us. We really appreciate you. And thanks to everyone who's re-upped their Crony membership. And don't forget to enter the monthly giveaway. And what else, Kathleen? Anything?
Nope, I think we got it.
I think that's everything. So have a great week, everybody. We're out of here. We'll talk to you Wednesday night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.